They always told her that she looked great in red hair and told her she looked bad in every other color, and then it turns out that Paul mainly likes redheads. Same thing with tattoos. They started letting her get tattoos at 17 and gave her an unlimited budget to get them. She has both of her arms fully covered, her chest and stomach done, and a bunch on her legs. Turns out that Paul has a thing for tattooed girls. Paul treats her right, but definitely keeps her sheltered from the real world. For example, she doesn't even know what's happening in Palestine and Israel because Paul won't tell her and she's not on social media. He definitely has groomed her to be the wife that he wants. Bethany doesn't really have any opinions of her own and she looks at Paul for everything. She doesn't have many thoughts except for clothes she wants, trips she's going on, her friends and Zaza. Anything else is what Paul tells her. If I brought up the fact that she was raised to be like this, she will just go to Paul and believe whatever he says about it. Bethany definitely loves Paul, probably more than most people love their spouses, and he's not abusive towards her. But I just feel bad whenever I think about it. Bethany was never able to make her own choices or pick her life. My parents have been friends with Paul since he took the role of CEO when Bethany was only 13. I met him once and then a few months later, they started treating Bethany totally differently, and acted like she was only good as a wife, which I don't think was a coincidence. I feel like her life was robbed for the sake of my dad, his career, and his bank account. She went from being told what to do by my parents to being told what to do by Paul. She has never been able to form her own opinion or understand who she actually is. She will forever be what Paul wants her to be and she was groomed into it by our parents. I feel like I should have said something. I feel like if I pushed her more on school or following her own dreams instead of my parents, she would be in a different spot. She would be happier and not suppressed of what Paul wanted. I know that she wasn't forced into the relationship and she has even said that she made the first move when talking to him. It's like she doesn't even understand what happened to her and I could have changed that. I feel so guilty that she's living a life she was forced into, even if she doesn't realize it.